Drop the gun! Show me your hands!
Welcome to the Weekly Homicide Report, the weekly program where we talk about all the people that needlessly died at the hands of another person. Now let's take a look at this week's graph. Chicago, after many weeks in the single digits, breaks that streak and comes in with 24 homicides this week. You heard me correctly, I said 24. This is the largest single week in Chicago since week 27 of 2022 when they recorded 25. Chicago's no longer playing. This is midsummer numbers. Philly added 12 homicides. That's a big number, but they're still 24 behind last year's pace. New York is showing 3 homicides. And if you saw my video at the beginning of the week that showed the weekend shootings, you'll remember that they had 10 shootings with just injuries, no deaths. So bullets are flying, they just aren't killing people. Houston recorded 4 homicides. Baltimore recorded 7, which is their highest weekly total in 5 weeks. New Orleans reported 8 homicides. This is one of their highest weekly totals all year. Washington, D.C. is showing 6 for the week. This is about usual numbers there for this time of year. Now let's just look at some yearly totals. Dallas, their city website is not updating probably because they've been at 81 for 3 weeks. And I really doubt they've gone 3 weeks without a homicide. Las Vegas is at 65, Columbus, Ohio 65. They had 4 this week in Columbus. Kansas City, Missouri 58, Milwaukee 54, Birmingham 50. They had 3 this week. Jackson, Mississippi 34, Portland, Oregon 34. They also had 3, and that's a lot for Portland. Minneapolis 25. They recorded 6 this last week, but the week prior they didn't show any, so I'm assuming some of that was just them finally getting the site updated. San Francisco 20, and Rochester, New York sits at 15. There were 16 mass shootings this week, and many are from the usual suspects, but a good share occurred in smaller cities that don't usually have these types of incidents, like Anderson, Indiana, and Hazleton, Pennsylvania. There were 27 defensive use of a firearm incidents reported. I've been covering nearly all of them, mostly in these weekly self-defense videos, but sometimes in a short, I'll cover one here and there. We lost 3 officers in the line of duty. Alabama Port Authority officer Kimberly Sycophus, who drowned. There were no line of duty drownings deaths in 2022, but there were 3 in 2021. Sergeant Joshua Klaus, who was the 19th officer this year to be killed by gunfire, and Deputy Sheriff Brett Harris of the Riverside, California. He became the 6th officer killed in an automobile crash. Automobile crashes are typically the second most common reason for the line of duty deaths when you eliminate illnesses like the 2019 flu. Well, that's all I got for you today, but I'll be back next week with the week 21 numbers. Till then, have a great week, and I'll catch you next week.